much to my wife's dismay, all right, my soulmate is my father, not my wife, okay? And there's no stronger bond with anybody in this world than I have with my father. In the corner, that's all gone, if you can imagine that, and I can't explain it. I feel no love from him, and he feels no love from me. We're strictly there to do a job, a business. There's no emotion whatsoever. My last fight, we went in the 10th round even. I needed the round. There was no excitement, no nothing. Look, you need this round big. Go either way. Fight goes either way. You need this round big. I knocked the guy out with 22 seconds left.
These guys have been looking for something to fix for years.
Jersey Joe Walcott, Jackie Mason, Muhammad Ali, Don King, Marvin Hagler, Joe Theismann, Joe Louis, Ed Sullivan. Big names. Well, that's Paul Anka with my little sister. There's Bob Hope. But most of this is just family pictures. You ever heard of Two-Ton Tony Galento?
No.
He was a bar owner. He just was a hell of a street fighter, and he fought, decided to go pro, and he got all the way up to fight Joe Louis, and he knocked Louis down. So rough guy.
Worth, you know, and they.
So that's a piano.
Now I got a lot of this stuff. It fell all off the back of trucks. It's just a. He moves his. I get the sons to work.
That was James Johnson. That was a draw, but I come back and I knocked him out in the rematch. That was a hell of a fight, a lot of blood.
Yeah.
You got to put in days like these that are not very fun to get your technique and your strategy and everything down, or else you don't get those nights, those exciting nights under the lights, you know? I'm not really into the superstitions. I have very few, you know what I mean? I like to see my kids before the fight, not see them, but see them from the ring, you know, and tip my hat to them, things like that. But, you know, that's as much for them as it is for me. But there ain't no superstitions or shortcuts or anything else in this game. Hard as long as you can. It's good. It's another day of work, you know. Prepare here, and you'll be okay in the fight. Tell him about the other day. And he's got a bartender named Mike, and I thought he was talking to Mike, and I always bust Mike's balls, you know. So he's talking Mike, and he says, "Here, I got to do something. Talk to Jimmy Lange for a minute." So I get on the phone. I said, "Mike, what's up, man?" He says, "Hey, Jim, how you doing?" I said, you know, you're not drinking up all the booze, are you? Chasing skirt." And he said, "Oh, no." He says, "God bless you. I love you. And I start realizing, Mike, this guy don't talk like that, you know. So I'm thinking maybe this ain't the same guy, you know. So we talked for 2, 3, 4 minutes, something. I get the phone back to Jimmy. I said, I don't know who that was. He goes, I told you, it was Mike Tyson. Well, I'm sitting here talking to Mike Tyson for 5 minutes and, you know, breaking his balls, and he, this little prick, I don't even know I don't even know who he is.
You didn't recognize the voice? That voice?
And that's what I don't understand. You would think I would have recognized him. Kitty patrol here. All these yuppie assholes make me sick. Yeah, all right, though.
Not you. No. Tanya did. She said she did it in the caramel and put ice on it and there's a little mushy about it.
We've been sparring. We've been boxing.
Yeah, I told her. I said, did you get over a fight with your brother?
Hey.
Okay, there you go, Will. You can go.
Where's that?
How are you? Good. Oh, there you are. Good. All right.
Where's your brother?
Let's wait right here for Christopher.
Hey. Really, you grow to despise this part of it. You know, I can take all the body shots and hit me in the face all day long, but you got to go sell the fight like anything else, like a movie, like a comedian. You got to sell the fight. You got to shake hands and it's just real tedious. And I got to spend a good amount of time with Ray Leonard. He's the best I've ever seen at being Ray Leonard, because Ray's not a real nice guy. And in the ring, he'll slice your throat. To me, he's the best that ever did it as far as being a killer instinct. I'm a week away from a fight where at the very worst, I can go in there and get killed. It's happened before. And I gotta be a nasty son of a bitch when I get in there. But tonight, I gotta be cordial and nice and charming.
Jimmy, say hi to Todd, a friend of mine from the neighborhood in St. Paul. Jimmy.
We met? Yeah, we met.
You guys met? Sorry.
We fight last time.
That's what I thought. I thought it was actually. I know that. He told me it was the president.
Of course, you know, the little prince is over there. He'll stand over there for 15 minutes and leave. What a rough-ass life. Shit. He's over there with Larry and Michael talking to him. For all I know, they'll call me in another 15 minutes, tell me that the shitter's stopped up.
You can see it on the replay, and you know what? When you're ringside, you see a lot more. I would have seen that. I would have seen the guy was dead tired, and you could see how he was taking his heart. He took his heart, and then it was easy. Once he took his heart, it was a matter of time.
He screwed me up on that. Bad information.
On what?
Screwed everything up.
On what?
On where his place is. Where his studio is. Larry.
Comcast, it's on Wisconsin Avenue. That's what Brian told me. What the hell you want me to say?
I want you to give me the right information.
Well, goddamn it, get yourself there. Tell me to get
And don't come to me to do interviews.
Go interview yourself.
It'll be another good night, so come on out and see us. Thank you. My father, from the day I can remember, has been straight with me. You know, they wouldn't know, you know, he's always shown me everything he is. You know, he's a womanizer. He's you know, he deals dirty when he has to. He's not, he doesn't go by the book on anything. And that's the way it is, you know. He's been straight with me. And what more can you ask? You know, I've benefited a million times over by the way he is, but he's straight with me, and that's a big thing. white guy. Yeah. Wait a second. Let me show you how to go. Don't do that. Just leave me alone. Don't do that. I'm telling you, don't harp on it. I'm harping because it is. Good work.
But you got to do more than everything ain't enough sometimes. You got to go over the top.
Good work in there, man. Move a little bit more.
That's right.
Punt. Always before you punt, think. Before you do something, think. What you gonna do after? Move. You just need a little bit of movement, not that much. Just a little something. Give me a little something. That's it. Sometimes you stand right there. Now become straight. Not throw a lot of punches like that. You ever throw a lot of punches?
He's got the best jab in boxing. He throws a jab, it's like a Larry Holmes jab. I hit too much. You think he's sparring with an ex-world champion. I mean, the guy's in a major league, a great champion. You look at it close, and you see what the beating he's taking.
That'll be perfect. That's good. Hey, Pop. You mentioned a guy today, Michael Ward.
He's bad boy.
He was bad as hell, but he let the street and everything get to him.
He got it, yeah. If he had stayed there, if he was dedicated to the sport like Ray Leonard was, and he'd have been a world champion.
Yeah.
Definitely. Easy.
There's too many of them guys, man. Too many of them guys that really got it all but don't use it. Opposite of that is a Hasim Rockman.
So when Hassan Rockman first came to the gym, when he first started, I was like, man, he better get a job. But he stuck, just like you said, he stuck with it. Every day he was coming back, and he just got better, and he became world champion, Hassan Rockman. Yeah, when I first started, that's my buddy, we were good friends. But when he first started, man, I was like, man, he better learn a trade or something, drive some dump trucks or something. Man, he just kept coming.
You know, whatever you gotta do. But just, we gotta get asses in the seats, that's all. Okay? That's the main thing, is to put asses in the seats. Okay? All right, baby. Bye.
I worked on the book too, right? Story. Yeah, we have fun.
The main event, 10 rounds, middleweight, Jimmy Lange and Jimmy Holmes. 158 pounds, Jimmy Holmes. Jimmy Lange. Yeah. 158 as well. Face off, all right, it's a lot of tension there.
You know, you don't hate a guy sometimes you hate a guy, but not all the time. It's you know, he's a family man. I'm a family man, and this just happens to be the work that we do. And tomorrow night he's in my way, and I'm in his. So we'll see who gets moved.
I got a special meal coming for you. We made a special fat. Special for me. Special.
I'm gonna order something for you too.
Good luck to you tomorrow. Stay safe.
We're ready to do the scales. We're waiting on, I think
Do you feel that this fight may be a crossroads for you?
Every fight is important. Every fight is an important fight in my career.
John Terry, Scott Kujo Sidman.
What do you want to do to him in the first couple of rounds?
I want to see what he brings. I want to see what his power is. I want to see what his speed is.
So you're looking to invest into the body?
Obviously, if I see an opening, I'm gonna take it.
So you're not going to eat a lot. You're not going to not starve.
Well, I'm gonna eat. Yeah, they're bringing me some food now. I'm gonna eat, and
So you're about 158 now, right?
normal. Yeah.
Where do you want to be at by tomorrow night? 170?
158. You had to work like hell to get 158. You know what I mean?
You don't think he'll gain weight between now and tomorrow night?
No.
I gotta wait time to do this. This guy's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, my man. There you go, man. Good. Yeah, I'll give you see, I got one. Let me look at this thing. I think I got one right here. Right there. That'll look, you get a good view of the bathroom. You want to sit with them or you want to sit by yourself? I got a real good view. You want to sit by yourself.
This side. Yeah, we need a 2 there
And
2 over there.
one of them. So all we need, what we need.
So I take Valvoline or
Take Valvoline.
or high.
Take Valvoline over there in the business bank. Hello. Hey, good, man. Hold the phone 1 second. That's what I'm saying. Take Valvoline and put it over here. Trying to get these signs up. Jesus Christ, this is like a fucking giant Chinese fire drill. And I'll call you back on this number. Just please let me get this done, and I'll call you right back because I need instructions on some tickets. All right. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Bye.
One more guy who's going to buy up to $300 tickets.
Okay, huh? What's he giving us for 2 of them?
2 for 1.
Why don't you don't want to jump him up to 5s?
For 300?
No, hell no. Yes, I told you that. If you paid attention, you'd hear what I said. I told you that. Bring him here. I'm going to call you Monday, or Sunday, even Monday, so we can set up the next guy, you know what I mean? But,
Give me a shot. Call me afterwards.
I'll call you tonight after the fights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, where you going to be at the Cotto fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a shot. I'll have my phone.
Okay, hey, listen, Pete.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Brad, hang on. I'm on another line.
Now, I was going to say, you think it'd do any good for you to put in a word to Aram's group? Yeah, I think I'd like to do something here soon. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind looking at something with maybe a Yuri, you know, with Yuri. I don't know what. I don't think that much of Yuri form. You know what I mean? I don't know what you.
Look, you're already on the radar. Okay, fine.
Gramps, got you the envelopes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's all I ask. I'll talk to you tonight. Have a good night, okay? Good luck. We'll be good. I'll call you after the fight.
Johnny? Jimmy? We're all here for you, brother. I know it's gonna happen. Gotcha.
You okay? You gonna be all right.
You gonna be all right? You gonna be all right?
You're gonna be all right. I seen you sigh. You'll be good. You'll be all right. Just don't put her judging our fight. How you been? Where are you from? From Brooklyn originally. Yeah. It's because you're from you got the group. Of course. Yeah, that's good. You ever see that?
Yeah, he gave me the CD.
Do you?
CD, Gloria, your favorite song.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where you got that.
That's why a big show next month with John Mills. I'll send you the information.
Me and Jimmy were talking one time, trying to put the ratio of the amount of time you're actually working and the amount of time you're actually waiting to work. My second pro fight, we were in New York in the Westbury, and I didn't trim my nails. I had long thumbnails. And I hit the guy, caught him on the elbow, and knocked my thumbnail off. I took my hand out of the glove when the fight was over. The whole hand wrap was soaked in blood. It knocked my thumbnail off. You didn't think about that. You know, who would have thought you got to trim your nails to fight? You know.
Hey, Mr. Lange, you mind if I step into your physical?
Would you mind? Can we do it in the room that we usually do?
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'll meet you in there.
All right.
Blue? Hallway. We just sit them right in there with you. They would. Right. Are you inside? Are you inside? Yeah, okay, well just tell them him to come sit with you up there in that area. Tell him to see Mandy at the ticket office. And tell her that he just talked to me, his ticket a little away, and then she'll let him in. Right, and and they'll let him in. That's okay. Just take her in and sit with you. If you have a problem, call me back. You ever hear the song Joey by Bob Dylan?
That's what we were listening to. I bet he knew him.
See, Joey got the song he made makes him sound like a martyr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Joey Gallo tried to take over Colombo.
We tried to take over everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to him. And then he got hooked up with movie people. And they were afraid he was going to tell a story. Yeah, he was going to tell a story. That's what happened to him. I mean,
Honestly, I don't know him that well, but I know him, and he was very friendly with Nicky Vaughn.
Yeah.
Black guy from
black guy from Harlem.
Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen. I was just going to talk to your opponent down there. Him and I had a nice little talk. And I explained to him you already know how to fight, you know the rules and regulations and everything like that. All I just ask y'all to do is when y'all boxing, just keep boxing, watch your holding. If there's some reason the fighter goes down, you know, go first, neutral corner away from the action.
Smartest guy in the world.
Not either. You know, but just go through something that look like it's a corner there. I said, oh, not another one.
I'll try to figure something out. If it ain't straight, I'll go to it. As long as there's a bend there.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna relax till they come in for us to wrap.
Okay.
Did they say wrap yet?
Your father over watching him.
Yeah. Shit, Jim, my wife took longer having the baby than this.
Wait. You gotta wait. Wait time, baby.
Hold. How you doing?
Okay.
You got 3 games.
You ready for a big night?
Yeah.
Good to see you, pal.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him tonight, brother, okay?
I want to hear your voice, all right?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll see you after the fight. All right, champ.
Yep.
There's some kind of a crazy sign you're putting on there.
Italian thing. It's an Italian thing, you should know.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's an Italian thing.
That's a good.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, George.
Thank you.
That's a
Good
fortuna.
There's very few people you can look at and know exactly what they do.
Yeah.
So he just, he's doo-wop.
Yeah.
Jim, white mouthpiece is the primary, black mouthpiece is backup. What do they say, 4th fight, 5th fight? What were you guys? Siamese twins or
I
something?
grew up the same area. I mean, everything is a deal. It's a hustle.
I'm so sick of
Okay, but guess what? Years ago, there was no, give me itis.
No, I know.
Held your hand down there and you
No,
got
I
money,
know.
you got whoever says, I had to jump the turnstile in the subway, I had to fight in the school. Man, this is the way you want to grow up. Because now they got give me itis, then when they get it, they got dump itis, then they just dump it.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't need it, give me something else.
Yeah. Give me a computer
Nobody
game
works
to
for
play.
something. Kids don't play in the street.
That's right. They don't run the streets like they're supposed to.
This was, them guys, now they say, they want to talk about fucking, they say fuck. They can make you think about fucking without saying the word back then.
Well, Jimmy, this was the power of the imagination.
They used the imagination.
Like the horror movies and the suspense movies. You saw the creep, you saw the knife, you saw the shadow, you heard the scream, and you were sitting in the movie theater going,
You know, my father plays me Hank Ballard records. You don't get no dirtier than him, but he doesn't say nothing except, but he leaves it to your imagination, you know.
well, what is rock and roll? Rock and roll meant to have sex, man. They homogenized that with this rhythm and blues. It was race music. They homogenized it to say they sell records to white people. So they called it rock and roll, but it was sex. Roll With Me, Henry, Etta James.
What was I just listening to? I was just listening to the song, just now. From here on out, it's all business.
That's right, yeah.
We're all here.
Step you want to go up and left or right?
Left step, Johnny? One step to the left there.
watching him on down the stretch. This is it. The winner by unanimous decision, Jimmy
Excellent movement in throughout the
You dominated the fight. Dominated the fight. Scorecard showed that. There you go. Yeah, huff and puff all you want, but you dominated the fight.
Nobody's huffing.
No, I'm just saying, don't- you know, it wasn't a bad fight. The guy's a goddamn light heavyweight, for Christ's sakes, normal. You know damn well he's up to 165, 175.
You know, honestly,
Yeah.
I had a goddamn, there was a baklava hair in my mouth the whole fight.
I know, I tried to get it out.
I can't, I mean, it bothered the hell out of me. I mean, that's no excuse.
Here's your answer.
No, I mean, that ain't
Baklava hair in your mouth.
Jesus
Cause
Christ.
you get hit 70 times.
That bothered the hell out of me. I mean, it was terrible.
I know. That's what happened. You should have never gone over into that ladies' room before the
I was
fight.
gonna say, I should.
You should have never visited your ex-wife before the fight.
I'm glad he's hard here tonight. I mean, 13 featherweight boxers.
You know, I'd never seen Jim fight. Nothing. He saw plenty of me. I didn't know what to expect until the bell rang. So I had to play it by ear.
Switched up his game plan. You know, my game plan was to keep him moving backwards. When Jimmy Lange moves forward, you know, his fights usually end pretty quick. John, how you feeling about this fight?
This fight, a little disappointed. I thought we should have got him out of there earlier. But like I say, everybody that comes to fight him, they put on a gorilla outfit, they fight up, and, you know, it happens. I mean, they get up for the fight. You just heard him say, he's lifting weights, went on a weight program. We never saw nothing. And that was the way I saw the fight.
The old man always talks about those times. Those were his happiest times when he was broke, when he didn't have a pot to piss in. Because now it's all responsibility and stuff. Wishes he could go back to that time. More money, more problems, I guess.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse